everybody, and welcome back to Knock into our kitchen. Today we're going to see another wine and food pairing, and we have chosen a Vermentino from Toscana, from one of our producers, which is Bulichella, located in Suvereto, very close to the famous wine region of Bolgheri. And we will make a perfect pairing with a recipe that is an Italian classic, basil pesto. But we will give a fresher touch, adding some ricotta and Sicilian lemons. Of course, to have a perfect result, we have chosen again our Pasta Fabbri. And the shape that we're going to use is linguine, a long shape of pasta. So here we are with our Vermentino from Bulichella. Vermentino is an indigenous Italian grape that has a lot of different expressions because it grows in Tuscany, in Liguria, in Sardinia, and a lot of different Italian regions. This one in particular has a perfect balance between freshness, sapidity, and sweetness as well. It has delicate aromas of citrus fruit, for example clementine, but also exotic fruits like mango and pineapple. And I can feel a hint of peach and vanilla as well. So it's a very delicate wine that goes perfectly with our linguine al pesto. So now let's move on and make the recipe.
These are the ingredients you need. You will find quantities for 2 people in the description below. So let's start cutting some Parmigiano Reggiano into pieces. When I make pesto, I usually use 3/4 of Parmigiano Reggiano and 1/4 of Pecorino Romano, but this time I used only Parmigiano. So let's make some pieces and put them in a blender. Like this. Now take a garlic clove and cut it in pieces. You can also remove the sprout inside of it if it's too hard for you to digest. Add the pine nuts, around 1 big spoon of pine nuts, like this. And pour your high quality extra virgin olive oil. Remember that if you really want to slay your pesto, it's really important not to save on olive oil. Choose a high quality extra virgin one and be generous with it. Now mix everything and add your basil leaves, around 25 grams. So keep mixing until you obtain a sauce. You will have to reach a texture that's not too liquid, but not too thick. If it's not creamy enough, just add a few more drops of olive oil. Your final result should look like this. In the meanwhile, put water into a pot and let it come to a boil. Don't forget to salt the water before you put your pasta in it. You will ruin it if you salt it when cooked. Then pour your pesto in a pan, but remember to keep it away from heat. Take around 50 grams of ricotta and put it in a bowl. Then add a big spoon of cooking water. Mix everything until you get a cream. It will have to be more liquid than the pesto, almost like a fondue. When you reach the right level of creaminess, like this one, just add some lemon zest to the mix. I use the Sicilian lemon, but whichever kind of lemon will be good. It's important because it will give an extra touch of freshness to the dish. When you hear the water boiling, put your linguine into it. After about 10 minutes, they will be ready to be drained. Put them in the pesto pan, remembering not to turn the heat on. It is crucial not to warm the sauce. Now mix everything using tongs. If you see that the sauce is too thick, just add a spoon of cooking water. In this way, you will reach exactly the creaminess you want. Keep stirring, and you will obtain the perfect creaminess, like this one. Now you're just one step away from being ready. Take a pasta plate or a bowl and pour 2 spoons of ricotta cream. Spread it with your spoon and then use tongs to plate the linguine on top of it, turning them to make the shape of a nest. Add some pine nuts and basil leaves on top to garnish. That's it, perfect. Just add a glass of vermentino and summer will be back to your houses in the blink of an eye. 2 delicate expressions of flavors that will match perfectly, never overwhelming one another.